Testing. Can you guys hear me? I'll show you in a second.
Testing. Can you guys hear me?
Really seals in the flavor.
And Burger Time and Donkey Kong games. Usually it's you up with your joystick or your 4-way. I don't know if you change settings in MAME, but I can show you how to get into MAME and change those settings if you need to. Just give me 1 second. I gotta switch. Yep. What's up? Draken Arcades. Draken. What's up, Loose Cannon? So this is gonna fix some display things here quick. Next. See, put this marquee in quick here. You're gonna be like that. All right. Okay. Gosh dang it. Oh. This way. There we go. That way. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. That's all fixed. There. Restart quick. I'll get into your Burger Time and Donkey Kong in a second here, Jay. Well, it's something you must have had to change something because usually you can use your 4-way to go up the ladder. Usually 4-way, I mean your 8-way. Usually, typically, it's a 4-way game. So something in settings had to have changed. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm assuming. I'm assuming they're the arcade classic versions. Well, I mean, yeah, typically those games I think are 4-way games. I mean, you can use the 8-way, but you're not going to get the directional, of course, from that. And my display is still messed up. Oh, that's wonderful. Oops. Oh, unplugged the wrong one. Son of a beep. Okay. Yeah, like David's saying there, you probably went into your general settings instead of input this machine. So typically when you guys go into main games and you want to change controllers just for that game, make sure you're going in to just input this machine. I think I'm going to have to go get a graphics driver, though, because I'm having issues with the display. So I'm just going to go grab that quick here. Game ready, English. David just answered your questions. That's just been added to the C drive. So just like he's saying, you won't be able to get to that stuff. This is a GameBox pedestal combo, you guys. I'll show it off in 1 second here. Just give me 1 minute. Let me get this downloaded. Is it downloading? So it looks like it's taking that. I have to switch the internet quick. What's up, Storm K1? Yeah, no problem, man. Obviously, there's kind of a little bit of a learning curve with this. So yeah, here, I'll kind of show you guys this machine I'm working on. It's kind of been a work in progress, you guys. There's been a lot going on with this machine. Got a brand new graphics card yesterday. It just didn't even work, so I had to swap that out on this thing. But here's the sides. It's got the RGB molding. I know I kind of showed off the base, but got the game box part of it done. So kind of show you around the front. He's got Gunfire IR. There's kind of that backlit Star Trek logo. Under panel lighting. This was Machine of the Week too, you guys. So I do have a video on that as well. Kind of show you the other side. I'll show you the inside in a minute. And then it's got back art. And then since you got the extra speakers, I don't know if you guys see it in the pedestal base, so added the power here. And then I connected this actually to the relay. So when you turn the machine on, the bass and everything turns on with it. And then the separate audio as well in there. I'll show you the guys the inside. Did the best I could with it. He has 6 extra USBs added to the front of this, RGB. So it was, you guys can kind of see, kind of a pain in the butt to get all that crammed in there with the RGB and the extra USBs, the recoil power, and all the drives. Just to kind of show you guys. I even signed it. We'll just kind of show you guys. This is an i7 running a 4060 Ti. There you go. There's the inside of that guy. So you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So there's the pedestal game box combo, and this one's actually sitting on a plate, if you guys can see. So if you guys want to ever take this, this is just would lift up off this plate, and then it's just a game box from there. Fans, yep. All right, so I downloaded that. Sorry, guys. I'll get to those games in a second, Jay. I just wanted to get this graphics driver because for some reason my main display was going on my marquee. Thanks, David. I try my best, you guys, with making everything look clean and tidy. Yeah, this one was one of the most challenging ones I've had to do so far. So turned out nice, so I'm happy with it. So typically this will fix this issue here with my display. And by leaving the marquee unplugged while I'm doing the updates, and I'll end up restarting the system and doing all that, and then I'll come in and add the marquee in, and hopefully that should fix everything. So this is probably going to take a minute, you guys. Sorry. I was trying to have all this done beforehand. Yeah, so all our newer computer builds should have the extra SATA cable there. You might need an extra SATA power cable to connect to that. I know, so typically, like I was saying, with all the newer stuff that we're sending out, the computers, I think it's been a couple months now that we've been adding that extra SATA in. So some of you probably will have that. Otherwise, I know David sends out USB and a power, a little kit for everything with that too. So you could plug it into a wall outlet and then plug it into a USB 3.0 on your computer, or if you have a game box, hopefully an open spot on your game box. But typically, like I can kind of show you with this one. With this one, I have it added to. I just don't know where you would fit it in, but I mean, I'm sure you could just set it aside. But just to kind of show you guys here, try to hold this. I do have an extra SATA down in here that I had tied down. So this guy's got an extra SATA in here that he can unzip tie, but he would probably have to add another SATA power to one of your extra SATAs here to connect that drive, and you can maybe fit it in here somewhere. There's not a lot of room in this guy, but like I said, David sends out a whole kit too that comes with the power and everything. USB 3.0 you'd want to connect to. Yeah, you're gonna probably have to call and order that extra drive. So just like David said, probably sometime December, that would be ready. So I'm just gonna do a quick restart. And then hopefully that should fix my display issue. I'll show you guys too. Got an Ultimate pedestal sitting here. This is going to a local customer. I think it's like Smash Brothers up front there. He's got kind of an old school like Nintendo graphics, if you guys can see that. Old games and stuff, Sega Genesis and all that up there. I think it's Super Smash Brothers on the sides, and I think it's just mirrored artwork. So got that one going. Jimmer's working on Pink Floyd machine with a ginormous triangle neon ring on that guy. Obviously, we got some machines sitting here ready to be built. Just to kind of show you guys what's going on while this is loading up. So again, I'll explain this again, but for a lot of your newer PC games, you're going to have to back out manually. So you got to go all the way to the, you can exit out of the game, and I can kind of show you how to do that too. But from the majority of the games, it's just going to be your shift and player 2 to exit out. But for a lot of your newer games and your PC games, you're going to have to exit out of the game manually. So Yeah, and then this one's actually got an exit button on it. So the exit function is not going to work for all the games. Like I was saying again, the newer games you basically have to exit out manually. So, but we'll get into arcade classics. These are Euro. Yeah, these are Euro style. Yeah, I think these are our ILs on here. What's up, Bills Mafia? Okay, so I'm just going to go right into arcade classics and get into what Jay was saying there about his games. So I think it was Donkey Kong and Burger Time. So Donkey Kong, we'll go into Donkey Kong. Did I go past it already? I don't think so. There it is, Donkey Kong. So again, typically this is a 4-way game. I don't know what the update was really all about. I can maybe see if I can look into it if I go through Launchbox and see what they were doing. But typically, if you go through Launchbox, not Big Box, it'll show you the update and show you what is all getting updated. I don't think it was much. I remember David telling me of an update. So again, I'm gonna go into Donkey Kong, and typically, like I said, 4-way game. If you guys can see me here. I know I'm trying to kind of get everything in picture, but typically a 4-way game, and then you use your 3 auxiliary buttons. Typically toggle switches to the left. Yep. So there, I just died, but anyways. So yeah, if you can see, like I'm playing right now, I can go left, and then you get to the ladder and you go up. So I don't know if you're not trying to go up with your joystick. If you are, like I said, I'll get into it here in a second. So again, to bring in, when you're in arcade classics or any MAME games, to bring in your in-game menu, shift to the right. And then we can go, don't go to input general. You're going to just go input this machine. I mean, if you messed up your settings in general, you're probably going to want to go in there and fix it. So if you did mess that up, input general, you go to player 1 controls, and then you might have messed up your first things up here, if you guys can see this. So now I'm general settings. So you guys really don't want to mess around with this too much. You just want to leave this alone. But if you did mess this up, I mean, you can just hit player 1 start and hit up. Otherwise, if you guys messed up stuff, I know, and you go in and just say I changed it to left. I know if you click and you exit and you click back in. How was it again? I forget how to. So I think you go in, you exit, you go back in, and then you exit again. So, and then that'll re-put it back to what it was originally. So if you guys got that, so just say you went in, hit a button, and now it's messed up. You can either go in and manually do it up. Otherwise, you can hit it, exit, hit it again, and exit again. And then that'll bring it back to what it originally was programmed to. Those are ways to kind of get in there and do that. And your general settings. So I'm going to exit out of this now. So again, when you guys go into here, again, you just want to do input this machine. So you're going to probably check this too, Jay. So input here, and then again, same thing with like the controls. But if you want to, guys, if any of you want to do any button mapping for just games, just go into input this machine again. So now I'm in here. Now I can change what buttons or controls do in here. So again, the same thing. If this is messed up, you can obviously fix that and then do what I was saying before. You can enter, exit, enter, and exit, and then that'll bring it back to originally what it was. So hopefully that helps. And then again, shift player 2 start is your back out. And then I think it was burger. I think it was what, burger. Did I go past it already? Yeah, burger time. So same thing for this one. Yep. Just like David's saying too there. So same thing with this game, you guys. So to me, it would have seemed like you probably messed with your general settings. I've never played this game. So anyways, same thing, you guys. Shift player joystick to the right. That brings in your in-game menu. Then again, from here, if you input this machine, if you want to change settings for just that game, again, Jay, you're probably going to want to go into input general and make sure that up, down, left, right is all done right in here. So again, shift player 2 is your exit. Or if you don't have a shift function, it'd be hold down player 1 start and then hit player 2. So that's in here. Again, for newer games, so I'll go to a newer game. So again, for newer games, like your PC games or anything like that, obviously player 1 is still going to be your enter. So I'll let this game load, and I'll get to some of your guys' other questions here in game demos. PSP games. I'll check the PSP games in a minute. So for the Street Fighter, for these newer fighter games, we have what's called X Arcade X Input. Basically turns your control panel into Xbox controllers. So if you look at our desktop image too, it'll show you what A, B, X, Y, the bumpers and everything are. So right now I'm using my joystick. For this one, you can't use a mouse. So again, so now this is again a PC game. So now that I'm in here, if I wanted to get out, here's exit. And then typically, like I was saying on the desktop, which I can show you in a minute too, this is going to use like A, B, X, Y, kind of like an Xbox controller. And I know that button number 4 is your A button and button number 5 is your B button. So that's like entering and backing out. So again, I would just hit my A button, button number 4, and then that would exit me out of this game. I just wanted to test this game quick. Yeah, all this stuff will be on our YouTube channel. So as soon as we're done with the live stream, you guys, this will go onto our live stream. All our previous live streams too will be on our YouTube account. So if you guys ever want to go back and reference, you can do that. Mario Kart and Triforce. I can look at that in a second too. I don't know why this is still running slow for some reason. I don't know why this is. So again, now if I was like mid-game and I wanted to back out, you would hit your player one start. That's kind of like your pause. And then you can go to main menu. Yes. And then back out from here. Like I said, you have to exit out manually. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, if it's another graphics card issue or what, but yeah, newer games are still running super laggy, slow. I'll have to figure that issue out. But PSP, I don't know, you guys wanted to see the PSP. So if I go on PSP, games, Impossible Mission or Platypus. So here's Impossible Mission. And this runs out of its own emulator, which I think this is runs out of Xbox controllers, I believe. No, it does run out of control panel too. So right now I'm playing on the control panel. No, my score table was loaded. So with some of these games, again, it's just going to be a matter of figuring out the buttons. So right now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I am playing off of the control panel. I'm going to try to show you if you guys can kind of see, but Right now I am playing out of the control panel. Let's just do a new. Robot. There we go. So, oh, oops. Okay. It's kind of like a puzzle game. Can I shoot anything? That brings that up. See, sometimes it's just a matter of kind of pushing the buttons, you guys. So that brings my time. So I think I have a jump button. Oops. So I think I can go down. Okay. Huh. So I can't. Okay. Not liking this game right now. There we go. It took me a minute. Yeah, I am running 1920 at 60 hertz. Yep. I don't know if this takes me up, down. Oh, I can go down. Yeah, this game is kind of challenging. It's kind of like puzzle, kind of figure out. Oops. You can see I just died. And I can't adjust how she jumps either. It's just she jumps forward and that's it. I can't. Yeah, it's like you got to kind of figure out. I just think this is a dead end for now. Candy. All right. Anyways, I'm going to exit out of this game. So this should just be a back out game too. You can exit out normally. And then Platypus is the other one, just to show you guys. Did I go past it? I must have went past it. Is that the game, right? Platypus. Mario Kart Triforce. I'll check that next, the Triforce. Yeah, so... Oh, there it is. right past it. So again, this should be another control panel or Xbox game, Xbox controller game. Oh, yeah, I can turn autosave on off there. So single player, we'll just do a story mode. Yeah, I am running. Yeah, I still don't understand what's going on with the graphics card issue yet. There you go. But here's another game. Oh. So I can just hold down the fire button. It kind of looks like. There, just to kind of show you guys that I'm playing this game. I'm playing it on the control panel. Just side scroller shooter. I don't think any of these other controls do anything. Nope. So I just have a shoot button. But there you go. Playing this on the control panel. Oh, that gives me extra firepower. That's cool. So I get like upgrades every now and then. I don't know if I was supposed to save that guy. All right, I'm dead. All right, I'm going to end there with that. And this one you should be able to back out normally. So you shift player 2 to get out. And then Mario Kart Triforce. So that must have been in, I'm assuming... Was it in a folder, Mario Kart in Triforce? So I don't know if you went into a game-specific folder. Where did you find the Mario Kart? As you're saying in Triforce, where? Because I don't even think there is. Here it is. Found it. So what Mario Kart in here are you looking to play? Looks like there's only 2 of them. Mario Kart Arcade GP and Mario Kart Arcade GP 2. So I can try this one. Don't load any issues that you know of. So let me try this one. So this one loaded just fine for me, the first one. can't coin up, it seems like. Saying to enter coin, and I can't enter. Oh, there it goes. Just took a minute. So sometimes it'll take a minute, you guys. So sometimes, like I said, you got to be patient. So you have a Mario card. No. Air code. Please call attendant. Air code. So that's running out of Dolphin. All right, let me just try this one again. Quick here. So yeah, it's taking a second for it to load. That looks like. No, why? Again, I'm not. Was getting credit before. It could be an Xbox controller. I'm just kind of trying. I was getting coin before there. I mean, it was running out of a Dolphin emulator, but I don't think that'll matter. Yeah, I'm not getting coin now. So it loads up, but I'm not able to coin up. Oh, there we finally went. Yeah, I mean, it's showing like a steering wheel. A pedal, I don't know why that's all tied into my Player One joystick. Please call an attendant. All right, I'm just gonna exit out of there. We'll have to look into that. I mean, I'm curious what the gamepad settings are. So yeah, this is set up actually on the control panel, which is up, down, left, right, number pad. Yeah, this is set up through the control panel. So what's start is 1. It looks like it's running out of an older version of Dolphin. I'll try this one though. So this one looks like it's gonna work. This one looks like it works, you guys. So I'm using the control panel for this one. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the first one. Something's up with the first one. But we'll just play this one and see if we have any luck. Did you get any farther, or did you get this far with it? With the second one? Oshiro Game Master.
Here we are live from Yoshi Park Course 1. This special course passes players through the attractions of Yoshi Park. The most talented driver.
So yeah, my first button's like my go.
Techniques will be seen.
So this second one works just fine, you guys. Something's up with the first one, which, like I said, we can look into that. And then your second button launches stuff. Can't throw behind me. Oops. I didn't mean to throw that. I don't know if I can throw behind me. Yeah, I don't think I can throw behind me.
The race is at the halfway mark. Peach cut through with speed. Peach is hit by the basin.
So this game works just fine. The first one, yeah, we'll have to look into the first one.
Peach is dominating the top spot. Now on to the final lap. Peach, is it possible to maintain the lead? Peach is wiped out by the basin. Is wiped out by the basin. Now into the final corner. Peach is in the lead. Can it be kept?
There you go. Yep. I checked that too, David, already. Did that. Updated the graphics driver. High speed rookie. This is on the Triforce. So this is like the arcade version of Mario Kart that they have. I know I played this up at WoW. That's a little arcade place that we have here. I played it. But they have one of these up there. I'm gonna go to no. Please call the attendant. Card writer error. So with this one, you must have had cards back in the day. I don't know if they'll let me get out of this now. We'll just have to exit. So I can try booting this one up again. So yeah, again, this was in the Triforce. The Triforce, Namco, Sega, Nintendo wheel here. So the second one worked really good, but this first one has some issues that we'll have to figure out. Yeah, so we would have to add a coin, which it did work for me. I don't know why it worked. Yeah, it's not. So I know it's running out of this older version of Dolphin, but I don't know if changing any of the gamepad settings in here is going to matter. One and three. What's three? I mean, we could change this to 5. I was curious if that'll fix it. A couple more minutes left on the live stream today, you guys. Get in your last questions. Yeah, I just did my coin now. I think I need to do my start. And I thought I had a select. I got my coin figured out. Hall attendant. So let me go back into here. Left control, number pad 0. I'm just gonna make these 2 buttons something else for the moment. I was just trying to see if I couldn't get this to work. So I got my coin fixed. Again, it won't let me select. It won't let me cycle back. Yeah, this will have to be something we'll have to look into. Because, I mean, they have player 1 to start. So typically, I mean, this is typically a B, X, Y. I'll try one more time, you guys, and then we'll end the stream from there. Again, thanks for everybody for joining today. Hopefully it helped some of you with some of your questions and concerns. Obviously, it's always nice to know when you guys play some of these games that they don't work, so we can kind of look into them and get them figured out. So my joystick is working there. Huh. And then it won't let me select back. So yeah, there's something up with this game. So all right. Well, I'm going to end it from there. Clear these out. We'll look into that. Again, thanks everybody for joining. Hopefully you have a good rest of the week and see you next week.